Okay. Yeah, keep the sticks rolling. Hey, bitch, I be hot, me and money got tied. She come in steps, but I'm never surprised. I don't know, trust them, they all go for size.
Big dog, big dog, big dog.
Gang.
It's another Thursday,
Otherwise,
it's all easy, big dog. It's another Thursday, which means another back three episode. Another recording. How you doing, my G?
fully loaded, my dog.
I know that you collected 3 points, so congrats, I guess. Congrats, I guess. But are
How
you
did you
good?
feel about it, Fit?
Are you good though, my G?
Nah, I'm good, Fit. I'm good. I've had a tough week, Fit. A tough week, work stuff, but at least I'm off the next 2 days, so I should be having enough time to rest, Fit. But otherwise, now I'm good, Fit. I'm ready to go for this episode. I'm excited. Last week was dope. I can't wait for this one, Fit. How are you, my G?
Yeah, I'm easy, bro. I'm over the loss. I crashed out a bit. I said Amorim out, and I meant it. I meant it, big dog. I
Yeah,
meant it.
and you were crashing out, was I am you.
I meant it. I meant it. There's no excuses this season, bro. No excuses. But yeah, like it was a good Premier League weekend, and big dog, I am good as well. Also a bit of a tough week,
Yeah.
with everything going on in the world and my life is too. But I'm easy, big dog. No complaints. No
Oh,
complaints.
hey.
Yeah, big dog. Big dog. We're gonna get straight into it. It's our second episode back, second episode of the new season. What's happening in the football world? I know transfers. You're smiling. You were hating on your board yesterday. How do you feel? How do you feel today, big dog?
Now, fair to why should we have to suffer an injury in order to go and get what we need to get in the transfer window? Why can't we be just like Liverpool? Liverpool won the champion. They won the league. What did they do? They went on and bought like 7 starters. Patina knows from numbers. We have to sell first. We have to buy this player. We can only do so much with the amount of money that we have. For Ndini, we still need to win. We haven't won a league since 2004. We can't
Since
afford to
when?
mess up. And every season now, eh?
Wait, big dog, wait. When? Since when?
Now, fuck you. 2004, bro. Yeah,
Yo,
boy. 21 years, dog. Yeah,
jeez.
well, so like the fact that Harvard had to get injured in order for us to go get to Eze. Like, nah, fit, like that's not cool, fit. Like the KSE being Josh Kroenke and Stan Kroenke is there. Fit, they're gonna pay, dog. Like those guys, like every single season we must be one step behind. Every single season we're not addressing the one main point that we need. Every single season, like we fall one step short. So fair to even now with Eze in the bag, I feel like we still need to do more. Maybe a left winger, and then after that, okay, now we can chill and see what's available. Maybe later in next week or in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, like, hey man, well, it's not over the line yet, but it looks like we're gonna get to Eze. He's coming back home. Schoolboy Arsenal fan, yeah, boy. Boyhood Arsenal fan. He was in the academy, was in Hill End and until under 13. So he's coming back home, dog.
Yeah, big dog. I was actually gonna say when you were speaking that my club and your club we don't sell well compared to the Liverpool and Chelsea, bro. We don't and Man City. We
We
still have
don't
players
fit.
now. It's almost the end of the window now. The players that must go, they're still there, bruh. And the names already. We already know these names, but how, bruh? We've had a whole transfer window, even before the transfer window for these guys to get moves. They're still there, bruh. What's going on, bro?
Like, dog, fit, are you telling me, Fetu? Are you telling me there's no team that wants Maguire? There's no team that wants Trossard. There's no team that wants Nelson. That wants, let's say, Hoyland or something. We are so bad at selling, Fetu. Like, I don't know what's wrong, Fetu. Like, our most expensive um,
Sterling.
export was Chamberlain, and he was to Liverpool and was like 35 mil. What's that, dog? And that was
Yeah,
how
I
many
think
years ago?
And I think ours, if I stand to be corrected, but I think our most expensive was I think Mason in recent memory, Scott McTominay and Mason Greenwood. and they were just like under 35 million or no, under 30 million. So it's like
But
when you see Chelsea say, you see Chelsea, they sell random players, bro, for like 40 million,
dog,
bro.
like Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea, Man City, those guys, they can sell academy players with no first experience for like 20 to 25 mil, dog. But we're struggling to sell Trossard. Players, international players, fit. I know it's the wages, but yo, Abu, come on,
Yeah,
dog. Like, are you telling me
yeah.
there's no Saudi team? Are you telling me there's no
I
Saudi team that wants the Hoyland or can you Maguire?
I know I agree with you when you say that even we can include the wages, but that still is not enough. It's not an excuse, bro.
Yeah.
We're just terrible at selling, bro. Even Liverpool, bro, they can sell Ben Doak, bro. I I have never seen a guy play like a full 90 minutes of Premier League football, but he's going for 25 million, bro. Like our clubs
Yeah,
in
bro.
that aspect must do better, bro. We need to do better, bro. Honestly,
How we have
but
to,
big
dog. We have to, fit.
but Big Dog also another like a big, I guess, announcement or like in this saga, Isak drops a statement, a rap there, saying, "Guys, I want out, free me." Like, what's your
And
take
then
on that,
Newcastle
bro?
was like, are we in now? Newcastle was like, we're
Yeah,
going nowhere. You are staying here.
yeah,
They're gonna make the guy train with under 23s. He must watch his moves. Like, he must watch what
and
he's doing.
and like you said, I know like he there's promises made and all that stuff. Hey, but there's no release clause in your contract. It would have been better if there's a release
They,
clause in your contract. You understand?
and
If
that's
you
the
the
thing,
release,
because there's no release clause, and he has 3 years left in his contract. So if you like, what is he doing, dog? Like, just if you to just get back to training and start doing your job, fit, because you're not gonna get what you want, and it's a World Cup here anyway. So it's like just stick it up, go back to the squad, train your best, and see what's in store for you in January. Maybe in January, maybe Liverpool might come in, or maybe another team might suffer big injury loss in terms of like striker position, and they might come and
yeah.
get you. But yeah, for now, fit, you go nowhere. Go back to training, go apologize to the owners, apologize to the coach, and get it moving, dog. But it's scary because it looks like also Liverpool. If Liverpool can just be like, hey, dog, we want you, then it's slapped like 120, 130, then it's scary hours, dog. But
I
how do you
still
feel about that situation, Fair, to where players now like are starting to like um they're starting to like try to own their career, man. Like like instead of like letting agents and contracts speak for them, they're speaking for themselves and trying to make their own moves. Because we're having
yeah, no.
the same situation here in South Africa with Ribeiro and Sundowns as well.
Nah, it's good on them, big dog. It's good on them because I mean you are the driver of your own destiny, or whatever that's however that saying goes. You are in charge of, I guess, your own career, your own life. But what I don't understand, I think we've seen it multiple times, is that these players will sign a new deal, right? They'll sign a new deal. They get a wage increase. Like I can count Osimhen, I can count Isak as well. You can count Paul Pogba before that. You can count a lot of players, bro. Like you can count a lot of players who sign a new contract, and then they'll see that, hey, maybe I don't want to be here, So like the club
Yeah.
can always say, dude, yeah, we made you promises, but this is the football business now, this is the football like real, and this is real life. So like you will stay, if no one meets our fee for you, or what we quote in that window or in that football season, you're not gonna go anywhere. We've seen it with Osimhen at Napoli now, just recently, that these things do happen. But also like as much as like I'm frustrated as Jadon Sancho, bruh, and him like also not accepting Chelsea's first offer to him, like wages wise, to drop the wages and for him to move there for the agreed fee, for the agreement that they agreed. Like it does make sense that, bro, that's a lot of money that you're leaving on the table, like for you not to like, for not for
Yeah.
you just to leave behind. So I do kind of get them on that aspect because like us as fans can think, oh, football, win, 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 but they're also trying to secure that generational wealth, big dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Definitely,
twofold.
because now it's a job, fit. It's not like when a sponsor, if you can get another offer somewhere, uzohlala and be loyal to your span, but you're getting
Exactly.
a way better offer somewhere else. Well, at the end of the day, you have to make money, dog, and living is expensive, dog. I understand. So I also get them at the same time.
I agree
Yeah.
too, my G. I agree too, my G. But what do you still feel the same as the days go by? Because we're getting closer and closer now to deadline day. Do you think that he'll make that move, or do you think maybe it's dependent on Newcastle? Because even Newcastle, like they're struggling to get Wisa now because Brentford are saying no, our price is our price. Do you understand? What do you think gonna happen there?
The thing is, Fit, Newcastle must know, Fit, they're not at the top of the food chain, dog. These clubs, they need to
Yeah,
know where they lay, Fit, okay, where they lie. Like about Newcastle, the Spurs, yeah, they must understand they're nowhere near the top of the food chain. There's a hierarchy in the Premier League, you understand? And you know that the regional big four, they're right at the top of it, yeah, well, now including Man City, obviously. So they're battling to fight for players. Spurs, they're struggling to get players, they're struggling to get to, oh, they lost out on Morgan Gibbs White. It looks like they're losing out on Eze. Newcastle is trying to get players, they're getting rejected left, right, and center. And both of these teams are similar, actually. Both of them, they won the cups for the first time in many years. You understand? Newcastle's first cup since 60 years ago. Spurs first cup since maybe I think 2012 or something when they won the Colin Cup, if my memory serves me right. So
yeah,
as club, to like they must know they're still little boys, they're small boys, man. Yeah, boy. They must allow us the big boys, take all the talent and then they can get whatever is left over. They can maybe go get Charlie Austin, yeah, maybe I don't know, man. Get someone, maybe bring Tarap out of retirement again, yeah, so. But if you with with what you said, if you Isaac, I don't think he's going to leave, man. He must just start it up and get to work because the
yeah.
transfer
Because
window shuts down. I think next week or the next 2 weeks.
yeah, as the days go by, the trickier this deal gets becomes because I mean Newcastle have to maybe get two strikers because I haven't. If I look at their squad and what who they played on the weekend, they didn't have an out and out striker and also lost Callum Wilson on the free. So I think I need two
Yeah,
strikers. So we'll see what happens.
ah,
But
they do.
yeah, I'm getting a bit over this saga to be honest, bro. I'm getting a little bit over it now. It's gonna be
Yeah,
done.
it's
It's not
boring,
done.
fit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
you are
boring,
right.
fit. Like the season started now, so
Yeah, if for me personally, big dog, like I always say, transfer window must end when the first game plays. That weekend or the first game, close the transfer
yeah,
window.
for everyone,
Yeah,
not just the Premier League, for everyone in world
everyone, yeah,
football.
I agree. I agree with you when you say that, big dog. But yeah, you're right, bro. When you say the hierarchy, we saw Newcastle got rejected for maybe all their first choice targets. All of them, bro. They lost to 15th place Man United for a striker, bro. They've got Champions League with football. They offered more money, more wages,
Still,
but there's a hierarchy. There's a hierarchy. Even Spurs.
exactly.
It was so funny because they agreed the fee with Palace, right? From the ITKs or that came out from them. But you had the feeling that it's not done because when you saw him playing against Chelsea, it's like, yeah, something fishy
And
is
they were
happening
like,
here.
apparently, with Spurs, the delay was that they wanted Eze to play in the Conference League playoffs. Yeah, well. So now, all of a sudden, we're doing the deal, and Eze is not playing now in the Conference League. Yeah,
In the
well. And
Conference
also,
League.
apparently, he was also holding out for Arsenal to come back. Yeah, well, like I
Yeah,
saw
no,
this reliable journalist on Twitter. Yeah, well, he was like, no, his agents were always in contact with Andres Peter,
Arsenal.
our sporting director, and like Eze kept on asking if Mikel is interested and if like Arsenal hasn't been back yet. So I guess he's getting what he wants, Fit, yeah, boy. And choosing Spurs, Arsenal, it's a no-brainer, Fit. Like, come on. I don't care if
Yeah,
Spurs won the Europa League last season. Like, come on, Fit. Must be serious.
yeah, but big dog, yeah, those are the transfers. Obviously, we're not going to touch on the transfer that happened. Everyone can see those transfers that are coming into the Premier League. We're going to get into it now with just touching on Game Week 1. Just a young look back at that. I'm just going to read the results. Friday's first game, Liverpool, Bournemouth. Bournemouth went down 4-2 to Liverpool. Aston Villa, Newcastle was a draw. Brighton, Fulham was a draw. Sunderland, West Ham, your boy Sunderland, the Black Cats, 3-0 win.
Yeah.
Uh, Leeds won against Everton as well. Your boys as well, legendary. They won 1-0. Tottenham beat Burnley 3-0. Wolves lost 4-0 to Man City. Chelsea and Palace drew 0-0. Nottingham Forest beat Brentford 3-1. Yeah, I was very, very, very yeah, that was like a result that I thought, yeah, no, Forest are gonna win this one. And then the last game on Sunday was Man United Arsenal. Arsenal won 1-0, big dog. Big dog. Were there any teams that impressed you in this past game week that you just want to touch on?
Besides my team, obviously, I have three games actually. Both, well, two teams, and then the other one is a game. So obviously, the first one, the Premier League opener, the curtain raiser, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. What a way to start the season. Liverpool won obviously 4-2, but just the quality of the game, the amount of goals that were scored in the game. Also Menu from Bournemouth, like balling out at Anfield. Was it Anfield, ne?
Yeah, Anfield. Yeah,
Was Anfield? Yeah,
after what happened to
yeah.
that
So,
dumbass fan.
oh yeah. So like for me, that's one of the games actually of the game week I was impressed with, because we all missed Premier League football, obviously, and what a way to start the season.
What a
Six
way to
goals in one
start.
game. Brilliant feat. My second one, my boys, Leeds United, beating Everton 1-0 at Ellen Road. Great result for Leeds. Obviously, Everton, the Premier League giants. But yeah, Everton is Everton. As weak as they are, they're still a Premier League team. And as weak as they are, they should be stronger than Leeds. Yeah, but then Leeds, like obviously they beat them 1-0 at home, and yeah, great start for Leeds. The last one is definitely Sunderland. What did I tell you, Fito? That's Sunderland at home.
It's
Stadium
gonna
of
be
Light
rocking.
rocking on the first game of the Premier League.
You
I
said
told you,
so.
my G.
Nah, you
I
said so.
told you. I told you. But okay, like Sunderland as well. Same as Leeds. Championship team, newly promoted team. West Ham, yeah, they haven't been brilliant in the past couple of seasons, but at the end of the day, they should be stronger than Leeds. Yeah, I mean, Sunderland, sorry. But then looking at the players that Leeds brought, fair to like, and how well they gelled as a team in the first game of the season, fair to like, for me, that was impressive, dog. And three quality goals that were scored. Obviously, one from a former Hill End boy, Dan Ballard, centre back. But yeah, like, and it was rocking fit. Stadium of Light was rocking fit for every single goal, especially like after the final whistle. I bravo to them, fit. I hope they can keep it up. But looking at that game, I feel like fit to relegation, they'll be far away from relegation, though.
Yeah, no, even me, bro. I was about to say that. Obviously, I didn't watch Sunderland last season in the championship, but the way that they speak about this French manager, he is French. He came in, I think, late, not late, but he came in last season during the season. But he's almost
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to say revolutionized, but he's changed the way that they play. They play a very good style of football, and like, yeah, we saw it on the weekend against Graham Potter's men. Once again, I'll highlight the fact that he's gonna be the first. It's either him or Amorim first sackings, and he lied to me. He lied to me. He lied to me, big dog.
I think Potter will be first to leave.
Yeah, yeah. For me, big dog. The three teams, were results that impressed me the most. Nottingham versus Brentford first. Not in no order, right? Nottingham and Brentford. I knew that Nottingham was going to win this game, but the way that they are doing it, bro, it's almost like they are now building to be those established Premier League teams who will be fighting for you
Yeah,
for the European place now. I know it's game week
yeah,
1, but they've got quality players now, bro. Quality players, quality top half of the league players as well, and they also brought in exciting players as well, young players, McAtee and Hutchinson. I know they're going to be getting Douglas Luiz, sorry, who I think is the
yeah.
perfect quality for that type of club as well. And also Chris Wood is going to bang those goals, bruh. So like they dismantled Brentford. I know Brentford scored a goal, but yeah, they dismantled Brentford. Textbook result for Nuno who Espirito Santo's men, and also
Yeah.
Ndoi also scored a goal. But that front that the three behind Chris Wood looks exciting, man. It looks very
Yeah,
exciting.
they
So
all.
it looks very exciting, bro. So that result jumped up at me. Excuse me. I was also keen to see Thomas Frank's first game at Spurs. It's also like this game impressed me because he changed the system compared to how they played against PSG. They played a good game against PSG, but it was Spursy, this is a history. This game they
Yeah.
swore through against, I guess, lesser quality opposition. But yeah, you can see that this is going to be how they want to play this football. This is the formation I'll be using, I guess, throughout the majority of the season. So I was just very impressed to see like the tactical flexibility of this manager, who we both rate very highly. And then the last one, I know, it was a foregone conclusion that they'll win, but Manchester City beating the hell out of beating the hell out of Wolves, aka Chippa United, aka Chippa Wolverhampton. Um, it was very clinical from them. I obviously expected them to win, but just seeing reindeers run that show was just impressive as well. So shout out to my little brothers, the noisy neighbors, across the street. Those
Yeah,
were like the games that impressed me, big dog. And then obviously, big dog on Sunday, me and you, the legendaries of this league, they went they went up against each other, big dog, and we posed the question in on our Twitter page that which team impressed you the most, and you said the Arsenal. You said Arsenal, Arsenal impressed you the most. But how did you find that game, Big Dog? Was there any Obviously, I guess there were moments you're like, yeah, yo, what's going on now? Especially the first
yeah.
10 minutes of the game. But how did you find that game?
For me, the game, it was a good game, well, for you guys, to be honest. I know we ended up with a result, but you guys played well. And Fit, I did say that your front three is going to get you guys over the line, Fit, where you need to be. Yeah, I understand. Umbuemo and Cunha are very good players, and they runners. And you saw how they ran to like with the ball and was struggling to stop them, especially Cunha. Cunha was running the show as well. Um, so this front three is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very dangerous for it. As long as you guys can have the proper midfield behind them, but it should be good. But honestly, you guys played well for it, and we created chances, more chances than us, more shots than us. I think we conceded about over 20 shots to you guys. Um, and yeah, we also had our own opportunities, but you guys played well. But at the end of the day, they're going to look at the W, who had the W. And honestly, Fetu, how many times did we in the later Austin Wenger days? How many times did they outplay you guys at Old Trafford, looking at the Emirates, only for Justin Park or Rooney to score goals and beat us?
Mm.
Understand? I remember a game at the Emirates against you guys where when I say David De Gea was playing
Yo,
out of this world, bro. Like we should be winning the game about 7-0 or something, but we still ended up losing. And I think that's the game where Ulincord actually really rock at the carpet. So like you guys played well. You guys should take this actually as a positive. I see the Arsenal fans crashing out. I don't get why they're crashing out because if we had to play well and still lose, they still would have like been crashing out, because we've seen this movie before. We've been outplaying teams before, but then still end up on the losing side. So for you in the Manchester's part, I think you guys should take this as positive and move forward because now obviously I think your front three is settled. I know it's one game already, but they look like they can be a danger to teams. It's just all about you guys now fixing the midfield and doing a small few touch-ups at the back line. But how did you find the game, Fetu? And how did you find like your two signings, Ukunya and Guemo?
yeah, I actually found, like, if I'm gonna get really tactical and deep into it, I found that Mbeumo played much better with Diogo Dalot as the wing back. I think that's the first point that I want to raise. Started a bit better. So, like I always said, is Ahmad a right back? Is Ahmad a right wing back? I don't know. I really don't know because
It shouldn't
I
be, to
think
be
in that,
honest, bro.
yeah, because I think in the let's say if we started that game, um, would his life have been easier against Martinelli? I think so, but let's say in other games against other wingers, it might be a different story. Yeah, man, the game, like, bro, like for me personally, like it's not improvement, bro. Like we finished 15th, bro. That's what I have in the back of my head, bro. We finished 15th. Obviously, uh, we can't. It was one of the better displays in the Amorim regime, but it's still another loss for him. And it's still, bro, like he's got like a win record of 27%. I don't even know what the percentage is. So I look at those underlying things, bro. So when Arsenal fans and Premier League fans commend Man United, oh, they played well, we still lost at the end of the day. We still lost. We didn't.
Yeah.
I told you we're gonna lose this game, and like we can't afford to be losing. Like honestly, games. I know it was the first game, but Man United can't be affording to lose. I guess the next game now, Fulham. But yeah, there was positives, but like nothing to write home about because I need to see it consistently, like in other games, and I need to see wins. I need to see how we build from this. Obviously, the performances from individuals, the debutants, they were very, very, very good. So, but yeah, but I want to commend Arsenal as well, big dog, because um, we've always termed Arsenal as soft. We've always termed Arsenal as when, especially during the Wenger era, going away to the big six teams, they would be losing those games. But so now to come to Old Trafford and win, no one can say anything. No one can say shit because you won that game. And I think you have.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet saying that Arsenal are unbeaten in 20 games. That includes Anfield. That would include Etihad as well. That would include the
Yeah.
Bridge. So it's
We
it's
haven't we haven't
commendable, bro.
lost to Big 16 in a while.
It's commendable, and I also think like Arsenal fans and Arteta will be the first to, and even Saka, because I think he was nowhere to be seen in that game. He'll be the
Yeah.
first. Oh, you guys will be the first to say that. Yo, we didn't play well, but we got the 3 points, and for us, the only thing that matters this season is going to these big stadiums and securing the 3 points. We'll handle the Leedses, we'll handle the Evertons, we'll handle these teams at home because we were drawing against, last season. You had a lot of draws, I think, away from home as well and at home. So like this is one of the things that you guys are trying to rectify. A win's a win, bro. Whether it's a penalty
Exactly.
win, whether whether it was a
That's
headed
what I
like
was saying,
penalty.
Faith. That's what I
Yeah,
was saying because we had a chance and we finished it. You guys had like plenty of chance and you guys didn't finish. So that's why for me I was like, guys, a win is a win. I don't care how we won, but we got the 3 points. It's only the first game of the season. Fans need to relax, need to like feel to like there's still 37 more games to go. I don't know what the Arsenal fans are like, Arteta hasn't changed much, we still play the same old way. What? I'm like, dog, like we had Uzubimendi starting, we had Gyökeres starting, yeah, we didn't create much for him, but we're also still getting used to how he plays as well as a striker. Because you need to know that Arsenal hasn't played with a striker in a while, like an out and out striker. We haven't used an out and out striker in a couple of seasons. So this is our first time doing it in a while, and we're still getting used to how Uche Kyores wants to play, and we're trying to create chances for him and at least release the ball a bit quicker because he's that type of player. He's not a player where, okay, we need to be patient and move the ball and whatnot. Because if you can check, some of the movements that we made in the United game are central movements. Every single time we try to attack in the center instead of out wide and in and out on the other side again. We try to attack more in the center. So for me, I would like to commend what to call it Uzubimendi as well. Uzubimendi actually played well in the number 6 role. He's still gonna like improve. He's still gonna make us better as a team. I like how he's not scared to drop in and get the ball from the defenders. Okanye allow who's this guy Ukalfi to move up, allow Beno to move up, and then he just drops in between the two centre backs. I love that from him. And he's more of a forward passer than a party actually, and I think he's going to do well for us. Odegaard at an okay game. It wasn't bad actually, but the Arsenal fans made him seem as if yeah, the worst game ever. Martinelli, my boy, he needs to get his shit together. But I'm patient with him. He's my boy. I support him fully. So Leeds at home next. Why you laugh? Why not?
No, because the Martinelli thing, but you pay. The Martinelli killed me, bro. It
Yeah,
killed
but
me.
at least
Yeah.
now, like the thing is now we have options off the bench as well. If you check, we brought on who Havertz, we brought on who's this guy? Who else did we bring on? But
Madueke.
my point is, huh?
Madueke.
Yeah, Midwake as well. I keep on forgetting him, yes. But at least we have options now, fit. But I want to ask you this, dog. Like, what was Amiram like thinking when he brought on Oka to fit? Like, what? Like, you chasing the game, you bring a guy who can't play, who can't even pause. Like, what was what was he thinking? How did you guys feel about him? Because yeah, I saw you guys were pissed off.
Big dog, I choose not to answer anything that's Ugarte related, so can we just move on, big dog, please? Like, it's a waste of my
Fair
time
enough,
if I'm
bro.
being really
Fair
honest.
enough, fair enough,
Like,
fair enough.
you know how I feel about this player. You know what I said the minute he signed. You know what I said. So let's just move on, big dog. Let's just move on. But
I know,
what
fair enough.
I do want to say, no excuses from me. That goal was a legitimate goal. That keeper was just so weak, bruh. And what annoys the crap out of me is the fact that you know Arsenal are dark arts FC. You know that they set pieces. You already beat already by them. How can you not prepare like a whole day, bruh? Whole 4 hours, on set pieces? Because you know, bruh. You know. And even in preseason, there was a new thing that you guys worked on and you scored from it. But like this is preparation, bro. Especially in corners, like you know that Arsenal's chances of scoring, Arsenal's chances of scoring in penalties are 75%, bro. So like, don't take anything to chance. Like I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. But yeah, big dog.
But fair to like
Personally,
to be honest, like Uraya as well, he saved us, dog. Like if it wasn't for him as well, I think we'd have lost the game. Uraya saved us. There were like a couple of shots that you guys took. He Udogu hit the post. Buemo had his chance, Cunha had his chance, and we all saved him. And Umbuemo also had that header in the second half as well. So overall, I'm happy with the 3 points. We're still gonna get better. We're still gonna get maybe it looks like it's 90% done. So it's still like it's still early, man. It's only the first game, so I'm chill, dog.
for you guys it's early, big dog. For me as a Man United fan, and who was traumatized by what I saw last season, it's not early, big dog, because we're going to Fulham now. But we'll touch that later. It's not early. I keep hearing you say it's early. For me, big dog, we'll finish 15th. It's not early, big dog. But yeah, we're we're going into game week. We're going into game week 2 now, big dog. I'm just gonna read the fixtures for the game week 2, and then we'll just
Yeah,
touch on them with our predictions and like the games we are keen to seeing there
yeah,
in this game week. So we have West Ham, Chelsea, we have Man City, Tottenham, we have Bournemouth, Wolves, we have Burnley, Sunderland, we have Brentford, Villa, we have Arsenal, Leeds, we have that's Saturday, right? Friday is the Chelsea
yeah.
game as against West Ham. Sunday we have Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. We have Everton and Brighton. We have the last game on Sunday is Fulham Man United, and then on Monday it's the Hell in the Cell, Newcastle vs Liverpool. Yeah, that's the last game. So big dog, I'm just
Yo,
gonna, I'm just,
that's a proper hell in a cell match, dog.
yeah. Did you see? Did you see the Newcastle admin? They posted Joe Linton doing this. His rain.
I mean, like the Liverpool fans feel yeah, they're not having that, dog. They scared for Florian Wirtz fit, but then
They
now
scared
they should
for
go
real.
there. They should go play, dog. They're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. It's fine.
For real, big dog. So I'm just gonna run through the games again, and then we're gonna give our predictions like we did last week. West Ham, Chelsea at the London Stadium tomorrow night.
Chelsea win. Chelsea
Yeah,
win.
Chelsea
Easy.
win, and I think they're gonna win big time. They're gonna score more than 2 goals in this one.
Definitely.
Three.
They're
Yeah,
scoring 4 goals.
and then Man City Tottenham at the Etihad, first game of the weekend of Saturday, rather to say.
City, dog. City. Those guys
Yeah,
sit, yeah.
yeah. I think City too. I think they'll be too strong for Tottenham. Like I said, last week, I said that they will do well this season, but I still want to see these players prove that, like not prove themselves, but let's see if they can be a championship winning team against with these
Yeah.
players that have moved in. But yeah, I've got City winning comfortably at that as well. Bournemouth, Wolves.
Bournemouth win. I don't know.
Yeah,
What are Wolves doing, Fit?
I told you, bro, last week. It's Chipper United. You don't even know what's going on there, bro. Like that's the one team in the Premier League, bro. That like I don't know, maybe another team that has like the least coverage. I think, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say. Actually, I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say.
Don't.
Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah. And then Burnley, Sunderland. At this is Turf Moor.
Easy. Sunderland.
Yeah, I
Easy.
think Sunderland.
Another 3 goals
Yeah, no, I
from
think
Sunderland.
Sunderland's also gonna keep up the momentum and win again. Brentford Villa.
I'm gonna go through for that one.
Nah, I think Villa's gonna win. I think Villa's gonna win this one. Arsenal Leeds.
Clean. The gun was winning at the carpet.
Yeah,
More than
and
two
I think
goals.
we're gonna. Yeah, I think it's a this is a Gunners win, and I think we're gonna see this one on that
Definitely.
game. Yeah, and then Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. I think it's a tough one, even with Eze being gone.
Yeah, it is a tough one because now Crystal Palace know how to play without Eze. That's the thing. And Crystal Palace has actually a style of football, a style of play, and a proper formation. So it should be a tough one, dog. It's at Sellers Park, ne?
Yeah,
With your out now, I'm going for Nottingham.
yeah, I'm inclined to go with Nottingham. I think I'm not Nottingham will draw big dog in that game. Nottingham will
Yeah.
draw, but let me say draw. Let me say draw because I don't think there's much in between these teams. Two very good, two very well coached teams. Rather, let me say. Yeah. So I don't. There's nothing much in this. Everton, Brighton. This is the first official Premier League game at that stadium. Forget the name of the stadium now.
Premley. Premley
Yeah.
more. Premley more. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah.
First game for Everton. I'm gonna go for Everton for this one, just purely based off because it's the first game at the new stadium.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a Brighton win. Not a fan of the Brighton manager, but I'm gonna go for a Brighton win. Yeah, this one scares me, bro. It's this one is
Hell in a
Fulham.
cell.
No,
Oh,
Fulham Man United at the Craven Cottage.
yo. Now I'm gonna go for Fulham. I know I've
Let
said
me
so many positive things about United, but I don't know Fulham in a lack of it. Fulham, to be honest, in a
yeah,
lack of Fulham, and they can play.
like
But so I'm gonna go for Fulham.
this is just purely my heart speaking. I'm gonna go Man United here, like 2-1. Like it's gonna be a tough game though. Tough game.
Actually, can I change? Can I change? I'm gonna go for United win
Okay.
because of the front three.
And then the last game, Newcastle, Liverpool.
Yeah. At St. James's Park. Yo, 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 yo,
Rocking. You know the
yo,
goalies and the scarf, the black and white
yo,
scarves, rocking.
shit. Now I'm gonna go for draw.
Same. I'm gonna go for a
I,
draw
I I
as
think,
well.
I think, despite the news, the Isak news, I think Fulham, sorry, I think Newcastle, just because they're at home, I think they'll be able to step up and perform in this game.
Yeah, I think they won't give up in this game. I think they won't give up, even if they go down. They won't give up.
And
But
because
I
they know
do
the
question.
stories behind the two, because
Yeah,
of Isak,
but I do question if they will be able to score here. To be honest, because against Villa, they had to rely on Gordon and Ilanga, who just had. I think they had chances, but it was just not not sustainable chances or not really consistent. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. And then big dog out of those games, obviously we're going to be watching Man City, Tottenham, Newcastle, Liverpool. But is there another? Obviously, you'll be watching your team as well. But is there another game that maybe jumps up at you here and say, "Yeah, this one I want to watch this one."
It would have to be honest, it would have to be Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. Two teams that
Yeah,
actually play well, play good football. I'm looking forward to that. And I know there'll be goals scored in the game.
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And also, I want to see Chelsea tomorrow. I know they didn't have they were just very off against Crystal Palace. But I also think in that game, Crystal Palace played very, very well. And I think that goal should have stood, but it didn't stand. But I want to see them against West Ham. I think they're going to blitz West Ham. But yeah, big dog.
Yeah, West Ham, I don't know, West Ham feel to like the recruitment is bad. Like Graham Potter is not making any differences at the club. Paqueta hasn't stepped up as the main guy in the team. The only person who's actually playing out of his socks is Bowen. And I don't know,
Really?
like I'm surprised he's actually at the club. I'm surprised he's at the club. He should be going to about Tottenham soon. He
I
should be
was
going
going to
there. Or even
say,
Newcastle. Okay, he can't go to Newcastle now because they have Elang and Gordon, but I think he should be leaving West Ham, bruh.
there was something I was going to say actually about West Ham. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that sometimes trying to change what you are is a bad thing because West Ham had everything under David Moyes. They won a cup. They were stable. They could bring in decent quality players. They were beating the bigger teams. They were always in the top half. Now you want to go change the whole ethos again. When you have stability,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. Sometimes you must know what you are and play your role, big dog.
They want to play tippy tappy football. They've never been that team before, and all of a sudden now they're hiring all these technocrats, these new managers about Port and stuff like. That's not West Ham. That's not the West Ham we grew up on. The type of West Ham where they had Nolan and them and who's a guy that the black striker at the head.
They had a couple of. They had Cole. They had Marlon Harewood.
Cole, yeah,
But
Cole.
Mikel,
Getting the
Mikel,
ball up to
Mikel,
Cole.
Mikel Antonio, if I want to go just recently, hard man. Mark Noble,
Yeah,
those type of players.
yeah, bro. So that now they're just hiring all these tippy tappy players, and it's not working for them. It hasn't been working for them, bro. Like even now, I think Sufal has left. The right back, he has left the
Yeah,
club. Um, Mikel Antonio obviously is gone. So the only stable guy there is Upo and Brian.
Bowen,
And I'm surprised
Sousa.
no one's coming in for Paqueta actually.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to. You're actually right. They even lost Fabianski, like key players in that of the leadership role. But yeah, big dog. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We're gonna wrap it up there. Another good episode. And also, guys, before we wrap it up, I want to say thank you for the love and support for the last episode. We're very, very happy about it. The socials are going up.
Yeah.
YouTube are also going up. So please do like again. Please do follow us. And subscribe. Obviously, big dog. Any last words, my G?
I just want to say thank you to the guys for the support, the guys and the girls actually people who else have some women also watching our podcast. Thank you to them. Let's just try and get us to 200 subscribers. We've passed the 100 mark, and let's just try and get us to 200 now. And also like and share the podcast. Keep on supporting us, and we also trying to create grow bigger as a platform. That's all gonna come in time, but at the moment I like our movement and the traction that we're gaining as well. So big ups to you guys.
Yeah, big ups. Let's wrap it up there, big dog. On to Gameweek 2. No excuses.
No
Peace.
excuses, dog. Away.
Bitch, I be leaning on turn. Bitch, I be leaning on turn. It's all